Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Are you one for suffering from eczema, or do you know someone who is? Well, in that case, you will definitely enjoy this trivia because today we have got a list of 10 images, and your job is to guess whether or not the image shows someone who has eczema or not. So, get your game face on, and let us start with number 10. What do you think? Is this image of someone who is suffering from eczema? Well, the correct answer is yes, indeed! Anyone undergoing treatment for the condition knows that this image is Eczema 101. The scaly skin, dryness, and redness around the areas affected are something that all of us suffering from eczema have experienced at one time or another. This image is exactly when our skin starts to get super itchy, and the sensation of itching becomes uncontrollable. However, be careful while itching, because even though it may be relaxing at the moment, over-itching can actually cause the skin to tear and even start bleeding in extreme cases. This dryness is more common among children, but even for those who have overcome their eczema stand the possibility of it resurfacing in their adulthood. Moving on to the next image, here is number 9. For the ones who said that this is eczema, you are unfortunately wrong. This skin condition shown in this photo is not eczema, it's scabies. What are scabies, you ask? Scabies are an infestation rather than an infection. When infected with scabies, a person starts to develop Sarcoptes scapulae, which are tiny mites that live in the outer layers of human skin. The invasion is not well received by the skin. The infection causes constant itching and an ugly rash as the mites burrow and lay eggs inside the skin, which can even get really painful if not dealt with in the right manner. What are the signs and symptoms of scabies? Well, it might take 4 to 6 weeks for a person's skin to react after being infected with scabies for the first time. Intense itching, especially at night, a pimple-like rash, scales or blisters, and sores caused by scratching are the most prevalent symptoms. At number 8 we have, this photo, as many of you eczema sufferers might know, is definitely eczema. While itchy lessons, skin thickening, and discoloration are common in atopic dermatitis, lesions in neurodermatitis are generally restricted to 1 or 2 patches of skin. Itchy patches can arise anywhere on the body. They're most prevalent on the feet, ankles, wrists, elbows, scalp, back of the neck, and groin. When a person scratches an itchy skin patch, neurodermatitis, also known as lichen simplex chronicus, develops. These lesions are frequently painful, and scratching them might result in bleeding or scarring. Moving on to number 7, and we have yet another case of eczema in at number 7. It may come off as a surprise to some of you to see eczema on the back of your hand, but it's actually a pretty common phenomenon using eczema sufferers. Hand eczema, also known as hand dermatitis, is a prevalent skin disorder that affects over 10% of the population in the United States. This type of eczema is triggered by a combination of genetics, contact allergies, and irritating chemicals. It is most common among those who work in cleaning, catering, hairdressing, healthcare, and mechanical industries where chemicals and other irritants are present. Eczema on the hands is not contagious. You can't get it from someone else or give it to someone else. Even so, the symptoms of hand eczema can have a negative impact on a person's self-esteem and capacity to work. Next up is number 6. What are your guesses for this one? Well done! If you guessed it, this image is not of someone experiencing eczema. This skin condition is called psoriasis. Psoriasis is a chronic skin disease that causes itchy, scaly red patches to emerge all over the body, with the scalp, elbows, and knees being most affected. Though the exact cause of psoriasis is unknown, the immune system and genetics both have a role in its development. Psoriasis flare-ups are caused by a variety of factors, including stress, skin damage, drugs, excessive alcohol intake, and infections. While psoriasis can make life difficult, infusion therapy can break the disease cycle of inflammation and bring significant relief. The symptoms may seem similar to eczema, but the root causes are what separate the two. At number 5 we have, number 5 looks pretty scary, but don't worry eczema sufferers, this is not something that you'll experience because this is a disease of hives. Hives are medically known as urticariaria. Hives are commonly mistaken for other skin illnesses like eczema, but their appearance and cause separate them. Hives are a form of a rash that develops when the tissue beneath the skin are filled with fluid, resulting in raised, red itchy bumps known as wheals or welts. Hives are most commonly caused by allergies, although they can be caused by infections, autoimmune disease, or unexpected changes in the environment. Another root cause may seem unexpected, but hives can also be caused by a majority of the time because of an insect bite. Number 4. What does this huge rash on the back look to you? Eczema or no eczema? Well, this is indeed a classic case of eczema. This is most likely a case of seborrheic eczema. Seborrheic dermatitis is a chronic form of eczema that affects areas of the body with a lot of oil-producing glands such as the upper back, nose and scalp. Seborrheic dermatitis can strike anyone at any age, but it is most frequent in infants and adults aged 30 to 60. Males are more likely to develop the illness as adults and teenagers. The condition normally clears up on its own in infants and does not reoccur. Adult seborrheic dermatitis, on the other hand, frequently follows a pattern of flare-ups and clearing that might linger for years. Seborrheic dermatitis is caused by an inflammatory reaction to too much Malassezia yeast, a yeast that ordinarily dwells on the skin surface. The Malassezia yeast develops out of control and the immune system appears to overreact, resulting in an inflammatory response and skin abnormalities. Number 3 also is a case of eczema. Discoid eczema, also known as nummular eczema, is distinguished by disc-shaped regions of itchy, red, swollen skin. Discs are most commonly found in the lower leg, chest and forearms. The core of this disc may clear up, leaving a ring of red skin behind. People of all ages, including toddlers, can develop discoid eczema. Number 2, we have this one we're sure you all must have figured is not eczema, and something more common than that. Acne. To be more precise, this is called cystic acne. Acne sufferers develop pus-filled acne cysts or pimples deep beneath the skin. Acne cysts are unpleasant and can be quite huge. Cystic acne should be treated by a dermatologist to avoid scars and infection. Antibiotics and topical skin treatments with prescription strength can help clear up your skin. Acne is very common among teenagers and younger adults and can take from 1 month to over a year to fully heal, depending on how much it is spread. And closing the list at number 1 is not a case of eczema. This is yet another name that we all must have read as kids. Ringworm. Rings a bell, right? Ringworm and nummular eczema are 2 skin disorders that cause redness, itching and other symptoms. Because both of these conditions can generate circular rashes on the skin, people often mix them up. However, the causes, risk factors and therapies are all distinct. So what are the symptoms of ringworm? While both skin illnesses cause redness and itchy, scaly skin, nummular eczema and ringworm have certain symptoms in common. Another symptom of ringworm is dryness all over the body, which, as we all know, is perhaps the most common symptom of eczema. Before closing today's video, we would like to mention that all photos shown in today's video are not to be taken as reference for any skin condition that you might be suffering from. We recommend you take to professional advice in such cases by visiting a dermatologist in any case of skin discomforts. That being said, we thank you for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel and also turn on the bell notifications to never miss our uploads. Also, let us know in the comments below which type of eczema you would like to be informed about in our next video. We appreciate all sorts of feedback. We look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, take care